Yap picking up his third personal. And just like that, the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados are now in the penalty. We've got a timeout with 5 minutes and 31 to go. We'll be right back. Back to the action here at the Cuneta Astrodome. And we'd like to tell you once again about your opportunity to win free tickets to the next PBA game. It's the Solar PBA Text for Tickets promo. Text Solar space PBA space the mystery keyword for today, and the keyword happens to be glory. Send it to 2600 for a chance to win tickets to the game. Don't forget to register first before joining.
Realtors taking a lot of time in their huddle. They've got a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah,
down by 17, and turnovers haunting Santa Lucia in this game. So far, ilan na ba turnover ng Santa Lucia? 21 against 13 for BMEG.
Yusuf Al-Jamal saw his minutes go up when he joined the Realtors from 16 to an average of about 19 points per game. There you see Paul Aratadi, instrumental in a lot of those turnovers that you mentioned, Kenito.
Yes.
It is a 15-point affair now with 5 minutes and 27 remaining in the third. There's Meyerhofer.
There's too much size here for BMEG. And when they run that play with Meyerhofer going backdoor, he's just too tall for the man who's taking him on, who's Jason Misolas. Misolas invariably is going to foul.
Roger Yap, heavy coverage here from Chris Ross. And Chris Ross interrupting the play there for Roger Yap, and time runs out for the Llamados.
Well, big problem there for BMEG is that they had no postman setting up. So they had no one to pass to. And so if the ball was kept in the perimeter, the defense just stayed home and forced that turnover on Roger Yap.
And PJ Simon now seeing his first minutes of action for the BMEG Derby Ace Llamados. Al-Jamal moves in. Floater. Now Mark Bingris going down low. So Roger Yap feeling good about his low post game here. Over to Patricia Hiza now with this report.
More than his mind, Coach Boyet has also lost his voice. Now, he's been struggling to explain in the huddle what the team needs to do. Earlier, they talked about their post-play plans and getting AJ and Al-Jamal free. Now, I listened to what you guys were talking about, and we're concerned about Gabby Espina, so I asked him if there was anything wrong with him. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with him, no injuries. It's Coach Boyet's call. Vito?
Thank you, Patricia. And so we'll see if Gabby Espinas will still play a role as this game progresses. Maybe he'll be brought back into the fourth quarter. But talking about Coach Boyet Fernandez and him losing his voice, well, he used most of that voice arguing a couple of calls here in this ball game. Anthony Johnson missing on that attempt, but they'll get another shot at this.
You know, earlier we saw a block shot by Rafi Rivas on the attempt by Santa Lucia. If that ball was still above the cylinder, even if it was bouncing off the iron and you tap it away, that's a goaltending. But it wasn't called. I thought from our angle the ball was still above the cylinder.
Yeah, you're right about that. It looked like that from our from where we're sitting.
But we didn't see any uproar coming from Santa Lucia, so
it must have been, yeah.
Okay.
Daa gets free. And Misolas in the right spot at the right time. Oh, this one's going to be a tough cover for Al-Jamal trying to contain PJ Simon.
He's so shifty. Now that lead is slowly being chopped by Santa Lucia.
Simon off the crossover, the fadeaway. Offensive rebound by Rafi Rivas. Roger Yap trying to save that one for Pingris. It's a lost possession now, and it's going to be jump ball.
You're not seeing too much rhythm here on the BMEG 5 on the floor. James Yap is not in the game, so he's the designated shooter, and they usually run a series of screens to get him an open shot. But right now, who's the designated shooter? It's Roger Yap who's controlling the ball, and he's also taking the shot.
Oh, this could be a loose ball foul. Yes, Mark Pingris called for the loose ball foul.
And he acknowledged it. Now BMEG is in a penalty situation, while Santa Lucia has given up only one team foul in this quarter.
Now this is another good opportunity for the Realtors to cut the lead to just 11.
Well, they're making hay while the sun is shining because Cliff Brown is sitting down. And he has been a very ineffective import in this game. Only 6 points across his name, all scored in the first period.
Misolas off on his first attempt. Nothing from the line for Jason Misolas. And we've just been informed that apparently PJ Simon just celebrated a birthday yesterday. So I guess belated happy birthday to PJ Simon. Just turned 30 yesterday. But today, however, assistant coach Dayong Mendoza is celebrating his. So how about a win for as a birthday gift for him?
Hey Dayong, happy birthday sa'yo.
Fake by Da. Going for the jumper.
That lead is down to just 11 now. And more pressure here by the Santa Lucia defense.
Now Rafi Rivas steps in. And that's going to be on Da'a. Foul number 2 on him. Another timeout coming up with 2 minutes and 34 remaining. The Santa Lucia Realtors down by 11. We return to the Cuneta Astrodome for the continuation of our third quarter between the BMEG Derby Llamados and the Santa Lucia Realtors. But we can't remind you enough, this Friday, that's when it all begins. Game 1 of the NBA Finals between the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers. That's live at 9 a.m. here on Solar TV.
Now, third quarter has been a defensive battle here. Neither team really able to move the ball around and get off good assist passes. In fact, in this quarter, BMEG only with 1 assist and Santa Lucia with none. And as a result, because of the tough defense being played by both teams, both teams are hitting only less than 25% from the floor.
And Rico Meyerhofer giving the Llamados another opportunity to score here, build on this 12-point lead. Out to Meyerhofer. Meyerhofer can't move in. Roger Yap left open. Roger Yap gets it back.
BMEG now having a difficult time penetrating the middle. See, they're not getting good spacing and that lane is congested. So that ball is just moving around the perimeter.
That's right.
They can't get in. Good defense here by Santa Lucia. They miss another shot. Great defense by the Realtors.
Now the Realtors need to come up with something on offense here. Al Jamal on the outside. Anthony Johnson asking for it down low. He's against Pingris. Spins on the baseline. Well, this is going to be a defensive foul against the Llamados. So Pingris picking up his second personal. And over to Patricia Husa now with this report.
I was just talking with Cliff Brown and I asked if there was something wrong. Apparently his right wrist is swollen. He heard it yesterday at practice, but he feels the pain more tonight. Now he can't follow through on his shots because of this injury, but I asked him if he'll be able to go back and he says, well, it ain't broke. So I guess he will be going back.
Thanks, Patricia.
Well, here's a good sub coming in for BMEG.